One of the biggest questions that beginner day traders ask me is that there are dozens of contracts, and which one are you supposed to buy? And if you've ever stared at the options chain and you're like, I feel like I'm guessing, so that's why this video is going to be exactly for you. So today's goal is very simple. By the end of this video, you'll understand why there are so many contracts and how to think about choosing one. So there is in the money, at the money, and out of the money. So there's in, out, and at the money. Every single contract is going to fall into one of these three groups: in the money, at the money, or out of the money. You don't have to worry about memorizing these names. Just understand the idea that every contract falls into one of these three groups. So if we look at this Tesla screenshot we have here, if you don't know how to get to this screen, make sure to watch the previous video on my channel, and I show you exactly how to navigate Webull to get to the options chain. So now that we're on the options chain screen, I'm going to show you the actual stock price. Right now, at the time of this screenshot, Tesla is trading at 416.33. We have been using Tesla as the example for the previous videos as well and the future videos so that everything makes sense. So this is where the stock is trading right now. So on any options chain, you'll be able to find in the center of the screen, if you look at the strip or the row that's in the middle, you'll find the ticker and the current trading price. This is where the stock is trading right now. Contracts that are close to this price are called at the money. There are contracts that are above, and there are contracts that are below for calls and puts. So contracts that are further away become either in the money or out of the money, depending if you're looking at options or puts. Why I say that is because if you look at how these rows are organized, if we look at the top left, it's shaded blue. But if we look at the bottom right, it's shaded blue as well. The top left is calls because this entire column is for calls. So the same applies on the other side. This entire column is for puts. So right now the names really don't matter nearly as much as the actual relationship between in the money and out of the money. Some contracts are closer to today's price. Some of them are going to be farther away. But there's a huge mistake that almost every beginner makes because they think that the cheapest contract is automatically the best one because you can technically afford it, and that is not the case. Generally speaking, contracts are going to be closer to the current stock price that cost more money. All right, that is this first point here. If it's closer to stock price, it's going to usually cost more, and vice versa. Contracts further away from stock price are going to usually cost less. That doesn't make either one better. They're simply just different choices. So I'm going to circle for you 3 nearby contracts. Instead of trying to find, and I'll leave that there. But let's just say these 3 here, okay? Instead of trying to find the perfect contract, like I was saying, ask yourself a very simple question. Which contract actually matches the move of the market that I'm expecting? That is a way better question than asking yourself, oh, which one is the cheapest? So remember that every single contract represents the exact same stock. We have not moved from the Tesla options chain page. We have not. Every single contract is going to represent the exact same stock. The only difference is how that contract is actually put together. Some of them are closer to our strike price. To our trading price, to our stock price. Some of them are going to be further away. Some cost more, some cost less. The whole goal is not to find the best contract. It's literally to pick the one that fits your trade. So when you look at these numbers, they're actually multipliers of 10. So if I say, hey, I want to get a contract for Tesla for calls, and I choose this row based on my current strategy. And next time I might say, for my strategy, I should probably enter down here, right? Let's use these two scenarios. This is $172 that you're risking per contract. That is what you're required to technically have active in the trade. $172. Okay? If we look up here, this is 870. This is 1,000. All right? So the ones that cost the most and the one that costs a way, way, way less are the same distance from our current trading price. But what matters is that every single contract that I literally just showed you represents the exact same stock. So now you know how to actually choose a contract, but there's a very big question that a lot of people are going to struggle with. It's like, why does one contract cost $172? And why does one cost over 1,000, even though they're based on the exact same stock? That's what we're going to answer in the next video when I break down options, pricing, and premium in plain English.